I did not expect to wake up, have 10 text messages, so many Twitter alerts, and find out at 10 o'clock. I literally woke up 20 minutes ago to find out that the Miami Dolphins and Stephen Ross fired Brian Flores this morning. Stephen Ross canned Brian Flores, and he's no longer the head coach for the Miami Dolphins, and the Dolphins will be searching for a new head coach in the offseason. I do not like this at all. I hate this. I thought for sure that Flores was going to get one more season with the Miami Dolphins, considering that this team started out at 1-7 and they finished the season winning 8 of their last 9 games to go 9-8. And I thought him and Greer were going to get one more chance, but he's fired. He's fired, and Chris Greer is still the general manager for the Miami Dolphins. And I don't understand why we got rid of such a great coach, in my opinion. And I guarantee you, that man will be the head coach for either the Chicago Bears or the Minnesota Vikings. There's no way that Brian Flores is not a head coach next year. Because if you are Chicago, why would you not go get him? If you're Minnesota, why would you not want a head coach? He's a defensive head coach, and Minnesota's big problem is defense. Flores would fit beautifully as the Vikings head coach, in my opinion. I'm confused. I'm shocked. This is literally a straight out reaction because I planned to do my season review today, and I just saw this news, and I'm like, how can I talk about the season review with this big breaking story that's trending number 1 on Twitter right now, which is the Dolphins firing Brian Flores. I'm about to read the press release that the Miami Dolphins gave this morning, and it got ratioed. So you can tell fans of the Miami Dolphins, including myself, aren't fucking happy. We're not happy this morning. I don't understand this. So, the statement from the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins announced today that head coach Brian Flores has been relieved of his duties. Flores completed his 3rd season as head coach with a 24-25 record. I made a decision today to part ways with Brian Flores, said Miami Dolphins owner Stephen Ross. After evaluating where we are as an organization and what we need going forward to improve, I determined that key dynamics of our football organization weren't functioning at a level I wanted to be, and felt that this decision was in the best interest of the Miami Dolphins. I believe we have a young, talented roster in place and have the opportunity to be much better in 2022. I want to thank Brian for his hard work and wish him nothing but the best in his future. So that's what was put out by the Miami Dolphins this morning. I mean, I said this. I don't care what people say. He is he's the biggest reason why this Dolphins team won 8 of its last 9 games in the season, starting out 1-7. You know why they kept fighting? You know why the players kept fighting and kept winning games for the season? Because this team, this roster believed in Flores. This roster believed in what Flores was saying, his game plans. I mean, look how magical the defense was. I know it should have been like this way the entire season. If the defense was the way it was the entire season, maybe we'd be playing on Saturday or Sunday in the playoffs. Maybe we have a playoff game this weekend. But we don't, and that's probably one of the main reasons why Stephen Ross wanted to fire Brian Flores, because he saw that we were 10-6 after his second season, and he probably thought playoffs are bust. And I thought that for next year. I thought that the Dolphins and Stephen Ross were going to keep Brian Flores around, and next year, 2022, would be the year that the Dolphins are playoffs or bust. If we don't make the playoffs, Flores is gone. But he probably had that mentality this year. And we didn't make the playoffs, so Stephen Ross wanted to move on. And probably one of the main things was coaching. Well, our main problem this season, especially early in the season, was coaching. Brian Flores was not coaching good games against the Colts, against the Jaguars. The Falcons game was horrible. One of the main reasons why we lost to the Falcons all the way back in Week 7. It's just some really horrible coaching games from Brian Flores. And another one was the Titans game. And even Mike Gesicki, and he said, one of the reporters said, in the second half, in the second half, did the coaches make any adjustments to the way the weather was and the way it was raining and the offense was playing? And Gesicki said, nope, we stuck to the same game plan the entire game. So they were not ready. They were not ready for that game against the Titans. And then Jeff Darlington tweeted out, he had two interesting tweets this morning. And there has been rumors that the Miami Dolphins could be going after Jim Harbaugh in the offseason. I don't think that's happening. I think he's going to stay with Michigan. But he said, while I realized they were assuming Flores' departure is tied to Harbaugh's potential availability, I can assure you that that is not the case. The Dolphins are not targeting Jim Harbaugh, per sources. The decision to find Flores was entirely independent. And then he gets into saying this, and this is what we got to break down. He says, and I quote, "The decision to fire Flores can be summed up with one word: relationships. His relationship with Greer and Tua Tagovailoa was at a pretty bad place in Miami. Along with constant staff changes, owner Stephen Ross no longer saw Flores as a healthy fit in Miami." So, relationships. We all knew the relationship between Flores and Tua was not good. It was not good. Tua can say all this and how much of a great person he is for his team and how much of a great coach he is for coaching him up. I didn't know the relationship between him and Greer wasn't great. But you could tell with Tua, it's pretty clear, because the coach doesn't believe in Tua. The entire organization doesn't believe in Tua. Now, does this mean that the Miami Dolphins are going to choose Tua Tagovailoa over Brian Flores? Because of what Jeff Darlington said. He said that, what was I going to say? That relationship between Flores and Tua was in a bad place, and they picked Tua over Flores. So is it a possibility that the Miami Dolphins are sticking with Tua Tagovailoa as the quarterback going into next season? I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. I'm guessing there is between an 85 and a 90% chance that the Miami Dolphins are going to pursue Deshaun Watson in the offseason. But he's got 22 legal cases. Apparently, 18 of them are almost set to be cleared. So we would only have 4 cases left. And I would be absolutely, I said this yesterday, I think. I would be absolutely shocked if the Miami Dolphins do not get Brian Flores, Deshaun Watson in the offseason. So I don't know what's going on. This is basically a first thought reaction. I'm pretty shocked. I'm stunned, actually. Shocked is not the word. I'm stunned. Dolphins fans are not happy. I'm reading it all over Twitter. I'm shocked. I thought he would stay another year and would be like, next year is a playoff or playoffs or bust. And plus, Flores had a tanking season. 2019 was a tanking season for the Miami Dolphins. They went 5-11. They were 0-7 in the first 7 games. That team stunk. And that was the year Flores was the first year of his coach. And then that last year, unexpectedly, they went 10-6. And then this year they went 9-8 and didn't make the playoffs either of those years. So, I don't know, man. I love Coach Flores. I thank him for his time in Miami. And we will see who Chris Greer and Stephen Ross have in mind as future head coaches for the Miami Dolphins. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know. I don't know if Tua Tagovailoa is going to be the quarterback next season. I don't know. But what I do know is now that I got this video today, I'm going to push back the season review tomorrow. If anything doesn't happen like this, if this did not happen, this video would have been the season in review. But here we are, Monday morning, Black Monday. Matt Nagy got fired, Mike Zimmer got fired, and Brian Flores is fired. I thought I was not going to say that this morning. I'm pretty stunned by this news. I'm pretty stunned. But that's all I got for you guys this morning. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I did not expect us to do it this morning, but it's going to be a long off season. It's going to be a busy off season for the Miami Dolphins, and apparently that started today with firing head coach Brian Flores. No doubt he's a head coach on another team next year. He's great, and who would not want to go pick him up? Seriously. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you have not already, be sure to subscribe to the Big Fight Field channel. Just like I said, with this video today, we're probably no longer we're gonna do the God, I'm just waking up. Sorry. The season recap tomorrow. That will be tomorrow. So that you got that. You got a whole bunch of content this week. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. Shit. Comment below your thoughts on the shocking news that the Dolphins fired head coach Brian Flores. Hit the like button if you like what you heard from me. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Colin_Joseph. And I'm going to get out of here. I got class in a couple of hours. I'm going to go upload this. So have a good one. Stay safe, and as always, stay classy and fins up.